Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by the last. It's fight week. Lawrence Okolie and Mikhail Sislak fight at the O2 Arena. I'm joined by John Hedges. How are you, mate?
Yeah, all good, Oscar. Thank you. Good press conference. Everything going well. Hurry up the weigh-in. But yeah, about it. Yeah, all good, mate.
You're a talker. I said this to you. You're a talker now, isn't it? The mic, well, it switches to Eddie. He says his little thing. It switches to you, and you know how to ramble on now, John.
Do you know what I mean? I should have got into the rap game. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? But now, do you know what, Oscar? I'm just grinding my confidence now. And I just feel a bit better, obviously on the bigger stage, and I'm getting more used to the press conferences, the public workouts. I think that's half of it, you know what I mean? I'm not going in there as nervous, so it's nice.
Do you feel like this is kind of, and perhaps because it's your first fight of the year as well, like this is the next chapter of your career? You've done the 4 fights at the beginning where you kind of, like you said, you're learning about the press conferences, the weigh-ins, and you're a bit nervous around everything, and now it's the next part. You're still developing, but it's a part of your career where you're more comfortable as a professional.
Yeah, exactly that. Like, I'm taking on an opponent this time with a winning record, which is nice for me, really, and it, like, do you know what I mean? 4 fights in now, I like slowly step up my game, and yeah, I'm hoping to show a performance and show that I am getting settled in the pro ranks now, and I'm showing me a progression and me maturing, and yeah, go and do a proper performance Sunday night.
I know when I spoke to you at the sort of announcement press conference, we said about the size that you've put on, and I know Eddie keeps mentioning it and everything like that, but take that sort of away. I know that you want to be showing boxing skills more than anything on Sunday, innit?
Yeah, exactly that. Like, listen, I'm a massive light heavy, but that's not the point. Being big at the weight don't win fights. You know what I mean? You've still got to go in there and perform and show a little bit of class to show people what you're all about. So main thing is, come Sunday night, I ain't looking for nothing, but I want to just show a progression that I'm a big fighter at light heavy and I'm maturing as a fighter.
You don't want to be known as that as well, innit? It's a tag that, you know, there's certain fighters who they're sort of just known for being big. Because you're more than that, and you had a good extensive amateur career, so you could box it.
Exactly that, Oscar. Like, everyone talks about, oh, he's 6'6" at light heavy, how's he making the weight? But I want people to think, fuck me, like, if they come in the ring with him, he's just tricky, he's the awkward operator, he's got a bit of power behind him. I want to be the complete fighter, and like I say, it's a privilege to be on Lawrence Okolie's undercard. Cause looking at him is something what I believe I can develop into. Looking at the size, how lean he is at the weight, and I think that is like something I'm gonna, well, please God, it's something I'd like to develop into myself.
You know, I didn't think of that, but now I can kind of see where you're coming from. Yeah, is that something you noticed yourself, or did someone point out to you, look, the similarities between you and Lawrence, because you are kind of the Southpaw Okolie, aren't you?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, no, to be fair, we was both at Repton back in the amateur days, so I'd done a little bit of training with him, not too much, so nothing to speak of. That was when he first started out. But yeah, it's like I look at him and everyone knows he's going to struggle making cruiser. He's a big fella, and hopefully by the time I start maturing, I start getting me a bit of man strength to kicking in, and I'm doing my weights properly and things like that, I'm going to fill out into a Lawrence Okolie and be as good as him. He's an unbelievable fighter, and I strongly think he'll unify the division.
Back at the O2 as well, back to back at the O2, like Eddie said, the best arena, really, the best indoor arena in the UK. So yeah, just the fact that getting another opportunity to box at the O2.
Yeah, mate, it's what dreams are made of. Do you know what I mean? Like 19 years old, having my 5th fight as a professional, and fighting at the O2 again. I can't knock it at all. Eddie's looking after me, spot on, and we're slowly showing the progression in fights, and we're taking step ups, which is always good. And I'm not going to be a world beater overnight, but 100% keep taking these developing fights, and I'll get there.
And I know Eddie mentioned it just finally, the gym that you're in. Johnny Fisher, obviously, Ebony Bridges. I bet you just have a laugh, innit? Obviously, hard work's hard work, but you've got to have a laugh because I know when you're having fun, that's when the hard work gets done, innit?
It's a lonely sport, Oscar, do you know what I mean? So when you've got good people in the gym, it makes life a bit easier. When you're in camp, there is blood, sweat and tears, honestly. Like, that is what happens. Like, you have hard spars, taking iodine, you might be emotional one day, you're losing weight, you're stressy. Like, all them things come into account. So when you've got a dream team around you, Mark Tibbs, Jimmy Tibbs, Sonny Cannon, Johnny Fisher, Harvey Horn, Ebony Bridges, it's a dream team.
Right, John, thanks for giving me some of your time. Obviously, wish you well for Sunday. See you tomorrow at the weigh-in. And just anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's everything. Just big shout out to my sponsors, Precise Fire Security, Box Smart for the tracksuits. I've got Pro Stone, Johnny Prober, rest in peace. He's one of my great sponsors, and he unfortunately died not long ago now, 4 or 5 months ago. So always big shout out to him. Mother, Versaformer, Oliver Harris, what a man, mate. Looked after me for a couple of companies. Essex Boy Kennels, and there's a few I might have missed, but the list goes on, and I just want to thank everyone. Thank you very much.